Ready to review some dog food? Today we have Bixbi Liberty dog food. Now, some of it is grain-free, some of it is advertised as low grain or healthy grain. What do you think? Does it pass the test? As always, let's start with the negatives. And the first negative might seem a bit ironic, but it's that there are too many grains. Now, Bixbi Liberty in general has far too many grains in their food, and even their low grain or no grain has grains in it. Now, what does that mean? It has lentils and peas. They are the second and third ingredients. And while they're technically not grains, I mean, it's not wheat, they are in the grain family, let's say. Peas have no business in a dog food, and red lentils are just, it's a filler ingredient. It's to make the bag heavier. And number two in the negative category, the first 5 ingredients just does not pass mustard, right? We're gonna go with the fisherman's catch flavor, and the first 5 ingredients are trout. All right, we're off to a good start. Then red lentils, yellow peas, egg, and the 5th ingredient is called natural fish flavor. This is not an ingredient. When you go to a restaurant, if you order fish or steak, they don't tell you that one of the things in the dish is steak flavor, because that's absurd. So to list it on a dog food bag is equally absurd. Which leads us into number 3, and that negative is the cost. Okay, so for a 10 kilo or about a 22-pound bag, you're gonna pay anywhere from $84 to €90. Absolutely absurd for this level of food, considering the first 5 ingredients, and that a lot of the weight in this bag is peas and lentils. Right? That's no good. The price and the quality of the ingredients, the types of ingredients, put it in league with foods like Akana, which again are super overpriced. They're charging you a ton of money for filler ingredients, and basically they're ripping off dog parents. And the 4th negative, far too many carbohydrates. This particular flavor, Fisherman's Catch, is 35% carbohydrate. Now that makes a lot of sense considering that there are lentils and peas that make up the bulk of this food. Absolutely a no-go for senior dogs, for dogs with cancers, for dogs with diabetes. Really not good for any dogs. Are there any positives? There are a few. 1, no corn, soy, nor wheat. Always good, but at this point in the dog food game, those have been so relegated to the bottom of the barrel that only the worst of the worst dog food brands include corn, soy, or wheat at this point, including Royal Canin. But it's really nothing to brag about, because at this point, if there's corn, soy, or wheat in your food, it should be just thrown into a landfill, right? It's not fit for dog bellies. Next, it boasts a protein digestibility score of 92%. Now this is a little bit hard to authenticate, but considering that the first ingredient would be trout, or in their other flavors, beef or duck, that would indicate, yes, a high protein digestibility and bioavailability score. But while we're on the subject of the types of meat they're using word games. And that word game, they don't use it with this flavor, but for their beef flavor, they call it ranch raised meats. That means absolutely nothing. Anything can go on a ranch. Many things can be classified as a ranch. A ranch does not mean that the cows or the pigs or the whatever were eating their natural diet. Cows are not eating grass. If they were eating grass, they would be considered grass-fed, because it is a huge selling point in today's market. So again, with the trickery, the grain-free stuff, so this is gonna make it an absolutely not buy, right? What should people do? Check out these reviews of some dog foods that are actually really good. Well, let's go.